Thanks for joining me, guys. I wanted to make this quick video. I've spoken plenty of times in previous videos about the process of re-ranking, the process of semantic optimization for websites. I've explained that ChatGPT, Google's AI mode, Gemini, etc., run a query fan out when someone is searching a particular query. That particular query is expanded into multiple related queries, and then a Google's AI mode, for example, is going to search for the relevant documents based on the semantic meaning of all of those different queries, and then combine the documents or specifically chunks of text in those documents into the answer that it generates for the user. With that being said, I wanted to kind of show how you can verify or test if a particular web page or a particular website is optimized, is optimal for a specific keyword or phrase or query. I've crawled my website, as you can see here in Screaming Frog. I've entered the site here, crawled the site. Quite simply, I go to the semantic search. Now, as it says here, it says run a semantic search of pages in this crawl and view the top results for the pages most conceptually relevant to your search query. The search does not look for the query keywords in each page. Rather, it is based on the cosine similarity of embeddings data for the page. What that means is, so cosine similarity in layman's terms just means semantic similarity. In other words, for example, and we're talking about meaning, so SEO and PPC would be closer in semantic meaning, so they'd have more cosine similarity than SEO and elephants, for example, because they're more relevant to one another. And vector embeddings are basically numbers that represent different phrases and different words and different semantic meanings. All right. With that being said, I'm going to search a particular query here for my site. So let's do local SEO Los Angeles. It's going to give me a score on a scale of 0 to 1, with 1 being the highest. So local SEO Los Angeles. Let's see what it gives me. So according to Screaming Frog, the cosine similarity of my particular website, and this is it's scanning the whole domain, you can see that it's got a score of 0.7 to 0.8, and that would be this particular page here. And then you see 0.6 to 0.7 and 0.5 to 0.6. And you can see here it's based on specific URLs. So this is about 7, this is 1, and this is just a few URLs. So with that being said, I can also do this with competitor websites, and I can type in various queries and see if my site is more or less optimized than their site semantically for particular queries that are important for my business. And this is important for us all to understand, because we want our websites to outrank our competitors, but not just outrank them. We want them to be retrieved in AI searches more than our competitors for particular queries. And through the process of re-ranking, you will run these tests and you will see that, hey, maybe my competitor is more optimized than I am for some of the important keywords, some of the important phrases and topics and queries that I want to show up for. And if that's the case, then you would re-optimize your content and then go in and validate using this tool. There are other tools that can be used for this as well, but I would recommend this tool. They aren't paying me to say that, but I just genuinely think it's an excellent tool for, technical SEO, and you can connect via APIs to a lot of different tools. Very handy. But yeah, so just in a nutshell, that's how this works. If you have any questions, let me know. And don't forget that if you do have a business that you want to grow organically online, or even if you want to run paid ads, we can definitely help you out. We do stand behind some guarantees for our clients. So feel free to reach out. All right, take care.